So popular, the Romantics, the Naturally Pretty eyeshadow palette from Jamie. You also get the perfect brush. You know what? I love this brush. It's one of my all-time favorite eyeshadow brushes. It's dual-ended. I use it for a smudgy liner and for all my eye color. And just so you know, this is a $66 value because at retail the palette's about $42. The eyeshadow brush, the dual end, is $24. So instead of spending, well, actually, you know what? You're getting both of these for less than the cost of just the palette, because the palette's $42. We're giving this to you for 4 easy payments of $9.89. Wow. Okay, so for me, I'm having shopper's high right now, but for you, this was really, you had a real point of view when you curated this collection.
Yes, so our Naturally Pretty palettes, this is the Romantics. They're all about, you know, your most naturally pretty eyes, and our IT Cosmetics formula is so different than typical eyeshadows. So a lot of times you want to wear shadow, right? Because you're going to sort of even out the look of any redness, you're going to define your eyes and bring attention to your eyes, and your eyes are how you connect with the ones you love, the ones you just meet. So, applying a shadow is great, but typical eyeshadows, you put them on and you start to see kind of this dry, crepey kind of look. That's from the talc. So our formulas are very different. So they're talc-free, paraben-free, loaded with lid smoothing ingredients like real silk, peptides, collagen, beautiful, beautiful ingredients. And here's the thing, Sandra, the Naturally Pretty Romantics, by the way, this is like velvet and cushy, and I just love it. When you open it up, for us, we created this for you not to be about a bunch of shades, but about the right shades that truly bring the attention to your most beautiful, naturally pretty eyes. So we have your brightening colors to open up the look of your eyes. There's peaceful, there's hope, there's sweetness. We have these beautiful must-have neutrals that create soft depth and bring out your eye color. There's a shade called Adore, which is a lovely, one of my favorites. So, so gorgeous right here. That sort of must-have neutral. There's Romance, Poetic, and Embrace. There's these unexpected treasures, ones you thought, I wonder if I could try those one day. But trust it to make colors like this, Tranquility, actually look incredibly gorgeous. When you apply this, it doesn't look green. Instead, it looks like this soft neutral, but your eye color jumps out. So there's Tranquility, there's Enchanting and Desire. We also down here, Sandra, have these beautiful defining colors. And I love using these wet or dry as my eyeliners.
Yeah, they're beautiful liners.
And just like you mentioned, you're getting that all over airbrush shadow brush, and the other end is that smudgy liner brush.
This is my favorite liner brush because it really does give you that easy, smudgy, smoky eye look.
Yes.
It's perfect. Like, I'll even take other eyeliners I have and just use this brush to soften them out.
To soften it.
Yeah.
And you know what? These are all matte. And that's really important to this because a lot of times you get a shadow home and all of a sudden it's filled with glitter or shimmer and it falls in our fine lines and wrinkles. These are all, every one of these shades is a matte shade. So no shimmer, no glitter. And then right down here is the Transforming Pearl shade. What that means is you can use this all over as your base, your highlighter to give the look of a brow lift, or you can, inner corners to open up the look of your eyes, but you can also tap your shadow brush into this Transforming and to any other shade, and it turns that shade into a beautiful shimmer shade. Nice. So I'm excited. So you're getting the brush, the palette. It's really special. It's one that you'll use every day, every shade.
Well, and actually, it's a formula that works. We know it works. In fact, you, our QVC customer, voted this our QVC Customer Beauty of Choice Award winner for Best Eyeshadow. Over 25,000 of these palettes have been ordered. And I just want you to be really clear in knowing that when Jamie puts together a palette, it's the same original formula from her eyeshadow trios. I say that because sometimes big palettes, they use cheaper formulas. Some companies, you keep the same formula, that award-winning formula.
Same formula, same manufacturing facility, everyth's the same. You're just getting the best of the best shades, and we don't mess around. If there is a shade in here, it is hand-selected for you for a reason. And here's an example of why. Look at Christine in the before versus the after, right? She has on the neutrals in the palette. Yet look at the pretty. Right? Look at the flecks of color in the shadows and look what they do to her eyes. She's not wearing even a separate eyeliner. She used her smudger end of the brush you're getting home, the shadows in your palette, as her eyeliner.
Well, and for that matter, you can actually, if you're in a pinch, use it for your eyebrows as well.
Yes,
you have amazing,
exactly.
I love your brow power, but if you are in a pinch, like maybe you're traveling and this is all you take, use it for your brow too.
Use it for your brows. And I mean, they're so pigmented because there's none of those, you know, talc is almost like a filler, and we don't use that. Instead,
that's the color payoff then, right?
Exactly, beautiful color payoff. When you
That
see Christine's skin, her skin is smooth. She never needs to worry about her, you know, shadow disappearing or creasing or
Actually,
moving.
and you know what? And actually, I'm wearing these shadows. I've had them on now for hours. And I'm really, like, you can see this is actually like even a little different color palette for me. That I was like, can I wear that? I'm like, you can. So you can look, like, you can see like every eye piece, like all the shadow, all the colors on my eyes are in this palette. And actually our makeup artist backstage and tell her, she's like, I love these colors.
Yes. Well, that's the thing. Like sometimes you get palettes and it's just a bunch of colors. And for us, it's like not about a bunch of colors. It's about the right colors. Colors that bring the attention
I don't want
to your
something if I'm not going to use it.
Exactly. And you know, you can go really dramatic. You can go really natural. Here's Leah with that no makeup look.
Oh, that's beautiful.
And you know, Leah's like
with
me.
The Je ne sais quoi lip that we just showed you.
Exactly, yes. And you know, I have a lot of redness on my lids. So does Leah. She has sensitive skin, right? So she has that beautiful transforming pearl all over her base. And then look at that gorgeous look. She's using the shadow as her liner as well. Do you want to show everyone what shades you're using in the palette, Leah?
Yeah. So I have Hope all over the lid.
Okay, Hope all over the lid.
I love Hope everywhere.
And then a little Sweetness. And
Okay.
Embrace in the crease, and I lined with Fate.
You
Oh, so you lined with the Fate.
Isn't that
Fate, excuse
great?
me.
Because you can use these wet or dry as shadows or liners.
Yeah, I actually like the idea of lining with the mystery on the top. And then using that Fate or even a little Embrace, I love the names of these, on the bottom. Like really this is your whole eye kit because you also get the tools. So typically this palette is a $42 palette. We're giving you the $42 palette and the $24 brush for 4 easy payments of $9 and change. So we're giving both of these to you for less than the cost that you'd find the palette anywhere else.
And what I love, you can't make a mistake with these colors, right? They're all matte. You can make them all shimmer with the pearl, but they're so naturally pretty. So you're gonna love every one of them because they just look good on every eye color, every skin tone. And the lid smoothing ingredients are amazing. Look how beautiful on Sheila.
Sheila, that's so pretty. And if you're loving her skin, that is from our today's special value.
Yes, she's in
the
the
Confidence in a Compact. If you haven't seen our today's special value, go to QVC.com, or you can even go to my Facebook page, Sandra Bennett QVC, and there's a link on there. Over 27,000 today's special values have been ordered, 11,000 just in this show.
You see how she just gave herself the look of a brow lift with that transforming pearl? I love that as your highlight. This is such a great palette, so universal. Yay.
It's so pretty. All right, we have a big deal coming up too. But don't forget about our Je ne sais quoi Beautiful Lips collection. Close to 5,000 have been ordered. And you know what? It makes so much sense because one of them is $24, two of them is $48. We're giving you both of them for $4 cents.